Sit down. You're a terrible influence. There's no way she's moving into that apartment with you. And this isn't a hotel where you can come and go as you please. You have no goals, no ambition. You dropped out of school, and now you spend 3/4 of your time protesting to try and save the human race when you can't even save yourself.
Not to mention, we have no idea if you're a lesbian or what. And what the hell were you thinking, dragging our daughter to a bar on a Wednesday night and getting her sick? And to top it all off, the police bringing her home at 5 a.m. Now let me be very clear. Our daughter doesn't hang out in bars, okay? She doesn't do that. She's a straight A student.
You're a plague on our daughter and society. I told you this would happen. Congratulations. You are single-handedly ruining our daughter's life.
And the only reason that you are here right now is because you are the only person that Juliet will see. So, what are you waiting for? Go! Go see her!
Hey.
Hey.
I want to help you. But first, I need you to help me understand what you're going through. Ever since I've met you, you've been the strongest person I know. You've succeeded in everything you've done. You've been a ray of sunshine, always smiling, with a great sense of humor, and always ready to help others. I can't even count the number of times you've lifted me up when I needed help. Look at all these medals, trophies, honorable mentions all around your room. I just don't understand where it all went sideways. On the flip side, I can't imagine the amount of pressure you're under to keep up with that perfect young woman image. You must really want to be able to just be yourself and make choices without having to worry about disappointing your parents.
I'm sick of hiding behind a fake smile while I'm disgusted with my life. It's, congratulations, Mr. Wilson, your daughter is really talented at this sport. I bet you're very proud. Or, Miss Wilson, your daughter is an overachiever and she always has such a beautiful smile. You must be so proud. None of what you see here is real. None of it is mine. It isn't me. I'm hurting. I'm suffocating inside. It's a heavy burden to walk around and always make choices based on the expectations that my parents have for me. You have no idea what it's like to be a walking trophy and to not be allowed to have your own identity. They're messing with my head, Barbara. I'm so lost.
Sounds like you hit a brick wall at hypersonic speed.
I wouldn't say one. Between failing the bar exam, splitting up with Sydney, who my father wanted me to marry, and leaving the job I hated, safe to say was a pretty bad stretch. It just feels like life is done with me.
Stop. Life wants you around. It just wants the real you. It's pushing you to get to know yourself. Right now, you aren't listening to what it's trying to tell you. By pushing you, despite you not wanting it to, it's resetting you back to what's really important.
You don't get it. I come from a powerful family where image is everything. They literally live to satisfy other people's opinions of themselves. They are so caught up with keeping up with the Joneses, they don't even realize the collateral damage that they're creating. What you're saying, Barbara, makes a lot of sense, but unfortunately where I come from, that's impossible.
When you have a solid foundation of being you, you're establishing your own sense of identity. No matter what happens in your life, you will always know who you are. Because you're not establishing your sense of identity, you're conforming and losing yourself. Ask yourself this: who is Juliet? What is Juliet like? What is she passionate about? For the first time in your life, you can forget about what other people and your parents think about you. You're 25 years old. Break free. You're healthy, you're intelligent, and as beautiful as a shining star.
I think that Juliet needs to rest now. I can only imagine all the garbage that you're filling her head with.
We're going to ask you to leave now. Juliet needs time to recover and to study and to redo her bar exams because that is what we expect of her. She's certainly not going to pass if she's hanging out with you instead of hitting the books.
Ah! I am so sick of your control. I'm done trying to be a lawyer, which I hate. I'm not going to get back to Cindy because regardless of what you think, he's a jerk. I am done with you trying to dictate my future. You've literally controlled my life for as long as I can remember. And today, the real Juliet is reborn. I really wish you had never adopted me. Come on, Barbara. Let's go.
Are you happy now?
Oh, I am. Surprised as hell, but definitely proud.
I knew this would happen.
Can I offer you something to drink or a bite to eat?
No, thank you.
Juliet's father and I wanted to take a moment to offer you our...
We've talked about it. And we would like to offer Juliet our support. We haven't seen or heard from her in 6 months, and as you can imagine, it's been extremely emotional and upsetting to her mother. Frankly, I'm surprised you even agreed to meet with us. Anyway, we both agree that something needs to be...
I'm not upset with you, Mr. Wilson. You have every right to hate me and to think that I'm the cause of what your daughter went through. From your perspective, I can see how it hurts to take a blow to the ego, especially when you've had a successful life. Successful in life, but not as a parent. It tends to hurt even more when we think that you gave it your all. We all make mistakes. My grandmother used to say, kids don't come with instruction manuals, and boy, is that true. Juliet isn't upset with you. We've had some great discussions, and I think that right now, she wants you to know that she's doing really well. Honestly, I've never seen her so sharp and on a mission to succeed.
You don't need to lay it on so thick, Barbara.
Mr. Olson, we have to own up to our mistakes. With all the respect and dignity a man with your caliber of education warrants, you should know that it isn't our status, but how we treat others that defines personal value. Your daughter is capable of standing on her own 2 feet, of thinking independently, and of making her own decisions. I came here because despite you disrespecting me the last time, I do sincerely care about your relationship with her. Between us, if you don't stop treating her like a trophy and start treating her like a young woman who is enjoying getting to know herself on a daily basis, you can forget about having a relationship with her. Her new life is priceless to her. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done being a messenger and just wanted to share my thoughts.
We should call her.
Yeah. We definitely should.
So, what did they say?
Didn't say much, and it wasn't easy to get the message across. Your father's a stubborn man set in his ways. What happens next is your decision.
Answer the call. It's time.
Hello? Hi, Mr. Wilson. Did I forget something?
It's Mrs. Wilson. We thought about what you said, and you are right. Our daughter's happiness is what matters most. I'd like to have a second chance with Juliet. We miss her so much. Can you let her know to please call us so we can start to put this behind us?
Sure, I'll let her know right now. She's sitting right next to me.
Hi, Mom?
Oh, hi, sweetie. I miss you.
I know, me too.
I love you.
Oh, me too.
Would you like me to come over? I come over for a little visit and I could make some supper?
Sure, if that's what you guys want.
Yeah, we really miss you.
Me too.
Okay, so we'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye. Thank you.
A controlling parent can have a crippling effect on a child. Recognize that the parental control is not about you, it's about them. Find a way to hold yourself in high regard, way beyond their control.
You'll become the person you were meant to be, a strong and independent thinker. Share this with someone who needs to hear this and help us shift life perspectives one video at a time.